So you are not going crazy. It is currently 100 degrees outside and I'm wearing a Christmas shirt, but I am taking place in the annual YouTube DIY Christmas in July collab with some of my favorite people, favorite DIYers here on YouTube. This collab is hosted by Shannon from the Daily DIYer and Cozy Christmas Cottage. I will have the playlist linked down below so you can go check out everyone's videos, but a ton of people are taking part in this collab, so it's going to be so much fun. I knew this was going to be a little bit tricky for obvious reasons. I can't find a lot of Christmas items out to craft with, so it is kind of a fun challenge to look for everyday pieces to turn into something festive. So hands down, wood is one of my favorite go-to pieces. You could fix this up for any holiday. So I definitely grabbed some of these chunky wood pieces, as well as one of Dollar Tree's chalkboards, and then one of Walmart's like wooden words. This one said believe, but you could make it say anything that you would like. I wanted kind of like a candy cane stripe on this wood, so I am painting half of them red, half of them white, and then kind of gluing them together every other one with some wood glue and hot glue. I love using wood glue because it's so hefty and it works really well on wood, but I do add those few dots of hot glue just to hold it in place until the wood glue can dry. And then I thought this was so funny. It was completely by accident. I just put those pieces of wood at the top and the bottom to hold these as straight as possible, but I ended up loving it and felt like it gave it more of a finished look and a little bit like a nicer piece. So I definitely glued those down in place. I added the chalkboard, this little believe word. Walmart has out so many small little wooden words. If you look for them, some of the ones hanging up on the wall are more expensive, but they usually have like the cardboard boxes setting down on the shelves with very inexpensive like wood pieces to use. I added in some greenery. I think this is such a fun piece. Whenever you mention Christmas in July, hands down, I always go towards some type of countdown or Christmas calendar that you could like write how many days is left. So I just glued all this together and I feel like it is so gorgeous. I will be so excited to kind of play around with this but bring this out whenever I do decorate for Christmas, but I think it's a really cute idea. So like I mentioned, I'm trying to use pieces that are out right now. I found these new little signs, these little block signs. I thought they would be perfect to make over for little presents. So I also think these would be really cute to use in fall. You could write your own little fall sayings on these, but I thought it would be fun to use one up and down and one sideways while like putting some cute bows on there. So the first thing I wanted to do is cover up all of the writing. So I'm using just some scrapbooking paper, this red and white gingham. I Mod Podged these down, and then I don't have a ton of Christmas ribbons out right now, but I did find some red ribbon in my stash, so that's what I'm going to be using to tie the ribbon on the front. As much as I just wanted to use everyday pieces, I did need some greenery, so I did go out in my storage totes and find just a little pack of these like garland tree ties, and these work perfect. I was able to cut them off and use them on so many things, but I just tied this in the middle just so it give it a little bit of extra detail and look more like cozy, like cabin Christmas. So I tied a cute little bow on there, cut off the little tails, and then for the one that was standing up, I kind of wanted it to be off-centered a little bit, so I tied that one up in the corner, but I feel like these look so adorable standing up, and this would be a really cute idea to make these and create like little custom tags, maybe your family's name or something. I frosted the little greenery with some white paint to look like it was a little bit snowy, but these are so much fun. I can't wait to make some more of these come closer to Christmas, just using some different patterns. I love all of these new metal signs. These are so cute. They have different words in them. I found this galvanized home one and I'm going to be spray painting it red to look more like Christmas decor, but I wanted a sign to put it on. So I just picked out any wooden sign that I already had. I'm using some of this large buffalo check print in this soft gray and white, which also came from Hobby Lobby, and cutting it down to size. I'm going to use some spray glue adhesive to attach it to the sign, and then I'm going to put the home right on top. Now you could stop here if you wanted more of a minimal look, but I love details and keep adding stuff to all of my pieces, so I did cut off some tiny little greenery pieces off of a branch that I had left over from last year. All I could find was one little red berry, so that poor little lonesome berry, but I glued that on there, and then I added a little bow at the top to cover up the hole. But this looks so gorgeous, especially in like a tray decorated with more Christmas decor. I'm getting so excited to create some more Christmas stuff. Dollar Tree recently had out these different style ladders and they were really fun. I didn't know exactly how to use them, but I thought it would be fun to make them over to actually use as decor for Christmas. And I know this is a Christmas in July video, but I did decide to take the little wooden ladder and make it over for more like fall season. So I thought this would be fun to do it 2 at a time, and then I'll be ready to go to switch them out wherever I decide to hang them. So I'm just playing around it. I thought it was a cool idea to add a wreath over the O for the love sign, added a bow at the top, added a little pick. I had these flowers or these leaves from Target Dollar Spot recently, so I decided to hot glue those down in place, and these were just a very subtle makeover, but these will fit so much better into like the seasonal decor. But so many ways you could go with these and add as much or as little detail as you'd like. So if you can't think of anything to do for Christmas when there's no Christmas supplies, pick up some Epsom salt. So many things you can do with this. A really cool hack that you can do is actually take any jar or any type of glass or plastic container, and you can add Mod Podge all over it and then glue this Epsom salt onto the jar. It creates this gorgeous lantern whenever it's lit up. I did mix a tiny bit of like this fake glittery snow that Dollar Tree has with my Epsom salt, but if you can't find that right now, you can just use white glitter. But these look so gorgeous and you don't need a ton of Christmas supplies. When you are needing some inspiration, check the kitchen section. I found these adorable little silicone whisks that you could make over a sign with. So for this, I'm using a framed sign. I wanted to put a new backing on there, but I'm going to use the little Dollar Tree whisk, tie some ribbon around it, and then cut out a cute saying with my Cricut. If you don't have a Cricut, Dollar Tree has tons of stickers out right now, and you could definitely take some white stickers or the poster stickers and write out what you wanted to say. Right now I just cut out Baking Spirits Bright. I thought it looked so adorable, and I love how you can add that pop of color or design so it fits more into your style by adding in that ribbon, and then just hot glued this down, and I feel like it is a gorgeous sign and will be so cute displayed near like a cocoa bar. And then, of course, these tall candles from Dollar Tree are a staple all year long, but they are perfect to use for Christmas crafting. I have just tied ribbons around them and put some greenery on there, but I also love tying a piece of scrap fabric around this candle, creating a cute little snowman face, and you have like the cutest little Christmas craft that takes 5 minutes or less, and something you definitely could do at like a Christmas in July party, and even customize these with your names. all so much for watching. Be sure to go check out the playlist down below of everyone's Christmas in July video. Another huge thank you to Shannon for inviting me from the Daily DIYer and Christmas Cozy Cottage to take part in this collab. It is always so much fun and kind of mixing it up a little bit before we go from like everyday decor into fall decor. So I hope you all really enjoyed it. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button, make sure you're subscribed, and I'll see you in the next one. Happy crafting. Bye.